Good day and welcome to the first session of the Women of Wheaton Wick Lunch and Learn, where we're going to talk about a lot of different, well, not a lot of different things, but we're going to talk about a few different things to just increase our health overall um, and help us live stronger, more healthy lives. So the first topic that we're going to discuss, obviously, is the Mediterranean diet. So the Mediterranean diet, try it. So a lot of us probably know what the Mediterranean diet is, but I'll talk about that um, so you can get an idea. Um, so let's begin. So again, the focus of this course is to promote behavior changes that lessen the risk of cancer, heart disease, and stroke. So just to give us an idea, we're going to talk about what are the things that are harming us. I know it's kind of a sad or a sad way to start a presentation, but it just kind of puts it in perspective what we're looking at as far as mortality in the United States, at least. So as you can see in 2019, heart disease was number one, cancer was number one, accidental deaths, stroke, and C, chronic lower respiratory diseases was the cause of death. And in 2020, we have heart disease, cancer, and then obviously we got COVID-19, which was the new thing, but it just kind of squeezed in there and nothing really changed. It's just one other thing that was killing people. So as you can see, the tops is still heart disease and cancer and accidental deaths. So that's something we can't necessarily do anything about nutrition wise, but stroke and the other ones we can. So I'm going to focus on females because we are the women of Wheaton Wick. So I believe this is from 2017, where they have the data broken down by female. So the number one, again, heart disease, cancer, chronic lower respiratory disease, stroke, Alzheimer's disease, um, and even a sixth unintentional injuries. So that's high. So that just shows we need to be more careful. But and even influenza wasn't that bad. It was down there at 2%. It was down there at number 7. Now it's number 3 because of COVID. So that gives us an idea that we do need to take care of ourselves, not just for COVID's sake, but just the longer healthy lives and quality of life. So the top healthiest countries in the world, according to the Bloomberg Global Index, and this doesn't include all of the countries, but the ones that are I don't think any of them are quote unquote third world countries or anything. It's not every country, but the ones that participated in the study. So we've got Spain at number 1 and Israel at number 10. And where does the United States fall? So obviously these are the scores that they were going by. Spain, 92. Israel, number 10 was 88.15. Panama was the least in that scale again, it's not every country in the world, but the ones on the list. So Panama was last with 64. The average was 76, and the United States falls at 73. I don't remember that number. I have to get that number, but that's not good. So we need to do better. And why is Spain number 1? So according to research, life expectancy in Spain is 83.6 years. It's expected to rise to 85, so they expect it to live longer in the next couple of years. 37% of people walk to work versus 6% in the United States. Also, the life expectancy in the United States, 78.9. For women, it's 81, and for men, it's 76. So obviously, we're still outliving our men, but so that means that sounds like we still have to be the leaders to get them to where we are, to help take care of themselves. But also part of their diet is definitely Mediterranean diet, which is going to be the focus of this talk. The average US diet is lots of processed food, ultra processed, processed. Ultra processed would probably be like, something you find in like a lot of the stuff in the grocery store. Processed, like bread is still processed, but it's it basically is depending on how much has been done to it. So like a chicken nugget would probably be ultra processed, whereas like chicken breast in a can would be still processed. So it's something quick, but it's not, it doesn't have a bunch of extra steps to make it turn it into a chicken nugget. And 25% eat fast food daily. Also in Spain, they have universal health care. Here in the United States, premium-based insurance. We all know that. So obviously, being able to go to the doctor whenever you want has something to do with that. You're not stressed about how am I going to pay if I don't go to the doctor. So stress, and stress is going to be another one of our topics for this week. Later on in this session. So here we go. The Mediterranean diet. What is it? So, we love to do pyramids that talk about, the way we're supposed to eat. So we've got meats and sweets at the top. So not a lot of meats and sweets. Then we've got the eggs, cheese, yogurt. Wine is up there. Yes, so definitely got to have some wine. That's good. Polyphenols and good for your heart. But again, moderate. Fish, shrimp, fish and seafood, and especially cold water varieties. And then we've got fruits, vegetables, grains, mostly whole olive oil, beans, nuts, seeds, herbs. And then we definitely want to drink a lot of water, get exercise to follow the Mediterranean diet. So again, whole grains, fruits, vegetables, beans, herbs, nuts, healthy fats such as olive oil, twice weekly servings of fish, moderate portions of dairy foods, eggs, occasional poultry, and infrequent servings of red meats and sweets. So as you can see, this salmon is very good. And this is wild caught salmon because it's very orange and very good. We'll talk about that in a minute, but definitely the wild caught salmon is going to be better in the long run than the farm raised. Benefits of the Mediterranean diet: reduced risk of heart disease, reduced risk of stroke, cognitive decline. It will help prevent cognitive decline. Weight loss, help you manage type 2 diabetes, rheumatoid arthritis. And a lot of these actually have to do with inflammation, and we're going to go into that in one of our other sessions, but right now we're just going to kind of give the benefits. So even help prevent certain types of cancer and may ease depression. And these are just some examples of the Mediterranean diet. As you can see, we've got lots of vegetables. That's the main thing you're going to see is lots and lots of vegetables. Some breads, olives, olive oils, cucumbers, hummus. We've got some feta cheese. We've got beans and lots of, this is cauliflower. So just lots of fresh, healthy foods. But the main conclusion: Americans must improve their nutrition and physical activity to increase their quality of life. We don't do we don't do well at all. But the Mediterranean diet is something you can try to add, and you don't have to do specific straight Mediterranean diet. You can do what I call Mediterranean inspired items, which is something that I'm going to let you try. Um, and also choosing a Mediterranean inspired meal or snack, just like I said. So it doesn't have to be straight Mediterranean from, specifically something from Spain, but it to have those components of a Mediterranean diet, which is more plant-based diet, which is what a lot of people talk about. So it's high in fruits, vegetables, beneficial fats, low in sweets and red meats. It helps reduce the risk of stroke, heart disease, and certain cancers. And please, if you have any questions, make your comments in the IG, make your comments in the box on IG, or you can email me, text me, or come to my office. You know where to find me. All right, thanks.